What's good, y'all? It's your boy Reek Got Options, and thank you for joining RG on another episode of Sunday Stocks. Like I always say, whether the market's up or down, we see green. And last week, the market definitely was up and down. We got caught in some very, very interesting downside moves and some very surprising upside moves, and we made money both ways. We're going to get calls during the day, and then we're going to get puts at like 30 minutes later. It all depends on how the chart's moving. But Elon Musk and Donald Trump are having this crazy spat back and forth. It was wild. You got Elon just tweeting saying he's a part of Trump's a part of the Epstein case and all that stuff. Very, very wild and iniquitous activity. But it doesn't matter to us because we made money. When Tesla was dumping, people hopped in there. When SPY was pumping, people hopped in there. We definitely made a lot of money on SPY. So let's just show you what we've been doing the first week of June. So we get in there, gold, made money off gold, made money off SPY, hit like 10,000 on June 2nd. Again, we just keep going, making more money off SPY, triple Qs, things of that nature. Qubit, Disney, we're going crazy. We're playing the long term. Nvidia, we're making money on the long term. Gold, again, MLR, Google. We just keep going. Another SPY play, making mad money. Another $10,000 made last week. So right there, you see 20K in plays, and then we're still going. We're still going. Another 5K right there on the 6th. Everybody's eating, everybody's winning when you're a market bully because we only get these plays from charting. You see what the Discord provides. We have all channels for everything, charting analysis, watch list, options rundown to help you understand, get the verbiage of what we're talking about in here, general chat, 0 DTE plays, long-term plays, short-term plays, so on and so forth. I could talk about the Discord forever, but I'm not going to do that. What you can do is hit that like and subscribe button, and also look in the description and click the link to subscribe to the Discord. $20 a month, first 3 days free, $149.99 annually. But now back to these charts, because this is not a strong close right here at the top. We're looking toppy on SPY. The second week of June is usually a bearish week, but I still think June is going to be extremely bullish. If you go back to my last video, what we were talking about, we're above the 9 EMA, so a pullback right here to 592 this week would not be that bad. We feel this gap up, something crazy has to happen in order for us to drop to 570. I don't really see that in the future when it comes to SPY. What I do see is Tesla possibly trying to get a little pop, but ultimately going to drop down. So we caught this bull flag right here, broke through the EMAs, and they all crossed, right? That was very, very great. We got that. We ran up to the long term. We get into my multi-year 66618 range. We cannot seal the deal by breaking through and holding through 357. So we have a left shoulder right here and the head right here, and possible right shoulder getting formed. So we broke all the way down. These EMAs are crossing on the daily. That's not good. You have the slope right here curving down on the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA right at the 50% retracement level. Now, did we hold right here? Yes. Did we recover down from when Tesla dropped about a good 40 points on Thursday? Yes, but I got Tesla trying to get back up to at least 310, no higher than 323. If it gets past 323, 325, then yes, Tesla's going to run back up into these areas in here. But I got it forming this right shoulder during this week and then breaking down 295 once more, and then possibly either finding support here at 270, because that was support. We could take a horizontal line right here and draw that up. That was supporting the last bull flag when we got the breakout. I think that we can come back down here, form this neckline, and then try to get back out, trap some bears down there. So 270 is a good buy area for calls with Tesla. We break under 270, then yes, you can break down all the way to 250. Under 250 is going to get real dark for Tesla. That's what I see. So I'm not putting stake in a Tesla like just getting super bullish this week. If it does, then great. Also, remember, buy the rumor, sell the news. On June 12th, they had the Robo Taxi event. Last Robo Taxi event, if I remember correctly, Tesla pumped a little bit after hours and then ultimately started to sell. So now getting to Apple, that was a highlight of last week. It has been trying, let me get this out the way for you guys. I'm sorry, it was day trading. Apple has had a problem at the 205 area. So if Apple tries for the 205 again, then I see it breaking out. Right now, it's in no man's land. We have a lot of support, a lot of confluence right here at the 50% retracement level, and we're trying to get through this 50 EMA and this 618 Fibonacci level right here, right? We get through there, we can break through the 66618 range up here at the top, and then test 216, 217. We could probably do that, then come back down to the 618 range right here, find a nice little bottom at 208, 210, and then go back higher. Find a support in this area. I like that, even though we're not breaking out, the rejection isn't super strong from this area, is pulling us back down to the 21 EMA, the 9 EMA. Once these two EMAs cross and then we get above the 50 EMA, then it's looking good for Apple. So what I want to say for this week is watch out for this bearish reversal right here, for this evening star doji. Watch out for this. We could possibly come back down to 593 and then hit the 21 EMA at 584, 585. Find support there, because you know we've been supported right here. We cannot stay here. I'm gonna put my horizontal line right there just in case. And we cannot stay here, then yes, we're going to fill this gap down around 570 and then boom, start going crazy. And that would be a lower high right here. So overall, one bad week is not going to stop the show. It's not going to stop a bullish month. If you look at the monthly chart right now, SPY is still in good shape to just go to the upside, get new highs. Pulling back down to like right here in this area isn't super crazy. Coming all the way down right here isn't bad either. 575 still isn't bad, because look at all this green right here from this previous candle. Yes, this is a bullish reversal. This is a Morningstar doji right here, and it is crazy because it bounced off the 618 range and it ran all the way back up in April. You already know what was going on in April with tariffs. So, in lighter news, Trump has gotten another agreement with China. They just said just leave Taiwan out the situation so they don't ruin anything between us. I'm liking what I'm hearing with that. Trump going against Elon Musk, Tesla's not going to win that. It's not like, different countries are threatening Trump with something and then the market started dumping. People can care less about Tesla, what's going on. But that's why you need to pay attention to news and look at economic data when it comes to trading. Charts will always reign supreme, but what you need to look at is how they're moving based on when people are talking. As you can see, futures just opened up and then the tickets started going off, and this is what the US 500 is doing right now, SPX. We can go to the 15-minute chart and just see how that's moving. Hit the refresh button right here, and then boom. We gapped up, opened up right here, we started dropping down. So we can get above 60.13. We're going to be looking good. We're definitely going to be looking good. We'll go to the daily, how that's looking on the daily after the close on Friday. I got to clean this up for you guys. And then, yeah, we're just at the top a little bit. That's all it is. But V-shaped recovery will finish at 6,100, so we can pull back a little bit. I like it's coming down to 58.78, and then running back up. That's not a problem. That's a good buy area. If we keep breaking out and we get above this level, if you can see, 60.16 was where we started to break down, and we found a lot of resistance over here in February. So nothing really bad about what we're seeing on the charts right now. Everything's bullish. Not super bullish, but it's not all bad either. I don't think we getting any crazy downside. The EMAs have enough space in between them. We're moving through the Fibonacci retracement levels, and we're just looking good to the upside. But get with me. You already know it's Sunday, so at 9 p.m. we're going to be on Zoom live. Also, forgot to tell you guys, I've been live trading now. So every Tuesday we are live trading from 9:30 to 12:30. We could push it to 4. It all depends. But yes, every Tuesday we're live trading from 9:30 to 12:30. We also live traded on Friday for non-foreign payrolls because I could not make the live trade last Tuesday, and we had a blast. If you want to understand how to trade, get with me. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the Discord. Click the link in the bio. Got the link right there. Link in the bio on my Instagram. A link in the description here. Also, we have one-on-one meetings to set up. If you want to watch the Zoom calls, you're more than free to do so, because they are free every Sunday, but they're recorded for my Discord subscribers. So, like I always say, whether the market's up or down, we see green. If you want to get down, become a market bully, hit me up, holla at me.